The options that appear in the print dialog box when you print to a printer sometimes are going to vary depending on the particular printer that you're sending your file to. So what I'd like to do is just go over the print dialog box to help you to understand what some of the settings are and what controls they have on your output page. So I'm going to print from Safari as a basic example. So I'm just going to launch Safari. Doesn't really matter what web page you're looking at. I'm just going to go to the File menu and I'm going to choose Print. Now, when you first print using Snow Leopard, you're going to notice that the print dialog box is very small. And what you need to do is click on this little triangle to show the entire range of options that are available when you're printing your page. So, first of all, in the printer drop-down menu, you want to make sure that you're choosing the printer that you want to print your particular web page to, or your other file for that matter. In this printer, not only do you see other printers on your network, but you can also add a printer directly from this drop-down menu if you don't see the printer that you're looking for. This is helpful if you're in a location that you don't normally print from. You can simply add it very quickly and print to someone else's printer. The preset is, once you've configured the settings in here, you can actually save it as a preset so that you don't have to go through these settings every time to adjust them. Number of copies, how many copies you would like and whether you want it collated or not. What your page range is going to be, so I can print all my pages or a range, as well as the paper size. So the sizes available are listed here, but you want to make sure that your printer can handle those sizes when you choose them. You can choose your orientation. You can choose either portrait or landscape. Depending on which one you choose, it's going to go out on the paper, and the preview on the left-hand side reflects that change. I'll set it back to portrait. And I can also scale the pages if I want to. If I want to print them out at 50% or a smaller size, I can do that. In this drop-down menu here, we see options that are relative to the printer that you're going out to. So layout allows you to control, say, how many pages per sheet you're going to print your document, as well as if you want a border or if you want it two-side. This is going to vary depending, once again, on the printer. My particular printer cannot print two-sided, so that's grayed out right away. If I click on that menu again, I can go to color matching and control whether I use color sync or the printer's matching method. I can go to paper handling, choose what pages I want to print, if I want to print odd pages or even pages or all pages, as well as the page order, if I want automatic, normal, or reversed. I can also scale to fit the paper size. So if the page or the document that I'm printing is larger than my chosen page size, then I can choose to scale it to make it fit. I'll leave that unchecked. I'll go to paper feed, can choose whether I want to print it from some of the options that are chosen here. I can also come up here, choose cover page if I want to add a cover page to the document. And then finally I can choose a scheduler. I can actually determine when I actually want this document sent to the printer. So oftentimes if you work in a busy work environment, you may want to print this out at night when nobody's there, especially if you have a long document to print. Finally, down here under printer features, I can choose features that are specific to the printer that I've chosen. And finally, if we choose summary, it just kind of gives us a summary, disclosure triangle next to each one of these to kind of see the settings that I've chosen. So once I'm comfortable with these settings, I can click the print button, and that will send this particular job to the printer. And if you'd like to print this page, you can. I'm going to go ahead and click cancel because I don't actually want to send this job to my printer. And that's just a quick overview of the print dialog box in Snow Leopard.